Pope and Rudy aren't here with us this evening. They may show up, but we'll see. But first, we're going to get into the first game, which was the Ravens and the Broncos, which was a surprise because I felt that the Broncos, I thought it would be close, but I thought the Broncos would pull away in the end with the the home field advantage and the superior offense. But the Ravens pulled out a big win, a double overtime win, which was interesting. So they Ray Lewis keep playing. It wasn't his last game, which everyone assumed it was going to be. But I like Ray Lewis, but I'm not a big Joe Flacco fan, not at all. So that'd be my nightmare to see Joe Flacco and Matt Ryan in the playoffs. But we'll see, because we have some good matchups this week coming up, with the 49ers going to face the Falcons in Atlanta, and we have the Ravens playing the Patriots. So it should be a good game. The Ravens beat the Patriots earlier this season on a controversial call, which some say they don't know if the field goal was good or not, and Belichick got fined of $50,000 when he came to approach the referee after the game. There was a controversial pass interference call, which set up the game-winning field goal. So it's a lot of drama. So we're going to go to a commercial break real quick. We'll be right back to discuss some NBA. And we got some people calling in to discuss some boxing. And we have caller calling in that's going to give us an inside tip on the Lakers and the Clippers. So stay tuned.
Hey guys, are you an ass man? Or do you like long, lean legs? Or maybe you're a breast man. But whatever it is you're looking for, you're going to find it at sexygirlsnext.com. We've got some of the hottest photos of ladies on the net. At sexygirlsnext.com, we guarantee you're going to find what you're looking for.
I got to put the first person on hold, and take the second caller, and then put that one on hold.
Hey, do you love sports?
Really love sports.
Conference call, movies, TV. Watch 2,000 TV channels on a laptop or PC. Go to mynewpctv.com. Yes, 2,000 plus TV channels on your PC or laptop for less than 10% of cable and dish network. Watch sports from around the world on PC or laptop for $29. One flat rate, no monthly cost. Do you remember when movies cost $6 a person? Then came Blockbuster. They let you rent movies for $2. Then came Netflix. They gave you unlimited movies for $5 a month. Now mynewpctv.com does the same thing to cable. Why pay $30 a month for cable or dish? Download our software at mynewpctv.com. Watch 2,000 plus TV channels 24 hours a day, 365 days a year for $29 one-time flat rate. Go to mynewpctv.com. That's mynewpctv.com. mynewpctv.com. Go now, watch tonight. mynewpctv.com.
And Rudy
Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. It's the wildest, most radical sports talk you've ever heard. It's Uncut.
He said Pope said he called in, but I thought he was here just by himself like I am right now. So.
Every Tuesday night to talk Monday night games, college games, pro football games. Every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. You now have a choice. Listen to those other dumb shows on other stations, or tune in right here on Vegas All Net Radio Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. for the greatest uncut sports talk you've ever heard. 7 p.m. Tuesday nights, bitch. You're listening to Uncut Sports, the wildest sports show on radio in the world. Brought to you by KingofEbooks.com.
We back here at Vegas All Net Radio, Vegas Uncut Sport Talk. Call in and holler at us, 702-483-4444, and give us your thoughts, give us your picks on these week's games. Give us your thoughts on Lance Armstrong coming out and admitting that he was using performance-enhancing drug while he was on his Tour de France run, 7 straight, I believe. I'm not sure. So call in and give us your opinions, give us your picks, and just say what's up. We're going to get into some boxing. we got Floyd Mayweather. I don't know, hasn't been announced, but he's going to face Robert Guerrero, who just came off an impressive, you could say somewhat impressive. The referee kind of, messed Andre Berto around in the fight, but he beat Andre Berto in a good fight. So hopefully, I don't know if it's scheduled for May 4th. So Floyd Mayweather's going to fight Robert Guerrero, and we're going to have Canelo Alvarez on the undercard. So, but his opponent hasn't been determined yet. So it should be a big weekend for Vegas. It's going to bring it's almost like a double main event with Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez. So it should be good. There's other boxing news. Shane Mosley is coming out of retirement to face what's his name, Paulie Malignaggi. So it's kind of like he's not. I feel that he's just doing it for the money, which a lot of them are when they get that age where they lost a step. They don't have the quickness, they don't have the footwork that they once did, and a lot of them, they're just fighting to get that paycheck, which is sad because they should have put up a lot of their money when they were when they were making a lot of money. They should have put a lot of money up or invested in smart investments. So we'll see where that comes. And I hear that Bob Arum is trying to make another Pacquiao Marquez fight. Which should be interesting, but I think Marquez should win. So call in and let me know what you think about these upcoming matches. We got a caller online waiting right now, so we'll see what they got to say.
Stand by.
We got Randy.
Okay.
We got. Hello?
What's up, Jeffrey?
What's going on, Reg? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right. How's everything going?
Everything's going great, man. Just blessed. We sitting up here talking about some boxing. I'm glad you called in. We got that Mayweather and Guerrero fight coming up May 4th with Canelo on the undercard of Mayweather, but his opponent hasn't been determined yet. So what you think about those two matchups right there?
Guerrero and Mayweather, it's going to be a good fight. Some people think it's going to be easy, but I think it's going to be a good, rough, tough fight for Floyd.
Yeah.
By him being off so long, but not only that, getting up in age.
Yeah, is Guerrero's not a southpaw, is he? He's a conventional.
Yeah, I think Guerrero is a southpaw.
Okay. It possibly could, they say the Pacquiao fight is probably done. It could be a tune-up somewhat for a Pacquiao fight. What you think?
Yeah. Should be a tune-up for him. Like if he had any good sense, that'd be a tune-up fight because simple fact is even Floyd have a tune-up fight and then come see him later.
Yeah, that would be good because Floyd did take about almost a year. Was it about a year? About 9 months. He fought what was his name? Cotto. That was back in what, May? June? May or something like that. So
right.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a good fight, good interesting fight. But don't underestimate this kid Guerrero, man. And he'd approved to two worthy opponents. He fought the kid from Turkey. What's the boy name before he fought Berto?
I can't think of his name.
I forgot. They call him like Little Mike Tyson, And he's from Turkey, but Guerrero handled him and won the title from him. And then he fought Berto, and that was shocking to me.
Yeah, that was shocking. I thought it was somewhat controversial with the referee not calling the same calls on Berto as he did. I mean, on Guerrero as he did on Berto, as far as the holding and hitting. But that's a part of boxing.
Got inside and out muscle him. You know what I mean? And made him seem Guerrero was the bigger guy, stronger guy. But look, Berto. I don't know. Berto just didn't have the legs, man.
You think? You think Guerrero will be able to outmuscle or get physical with Floyd?
He gonna try, But see, Floyd is much a stronger and slick fighter, and Floyd ain't gonna let him come in and hold, cause Floyd can box, and then with the speed and the quickness and counter punches that Floyd is,
you think
that kid ain't gonna try that, and then Floyd hits harder.
Yeah, you think Floyd will have any do you have a little bit of ring rust?
Well, it did show some in the Cotto fight.
Mm-hmm.
But he pulled it off.
Yeah.
For this fight here, like I said, as you get older,
mm-hmm.
you get 1 second slower. But I say it's going to be a tough fight for him, but it's going to be a big victory for him. I'm looking at him to stop him in the later round.
Yeah, that is possible. I see that. I see Floyd just pretty much outboxing him. He may get a TKO in the later rounds because the referee stops it, or Guerrero's bloodied up or whatever. But I see it as a tough fight. I see Floyd putting on another show and giving basically the boxing fans what they what they want to see, a good show.
And not only that, you got to remember too, when Guerrero fought Berto was hitting him with some uppercuts, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Berto was connecting.
Berto couldn't see because his eyes were both shut.
Yeah.
That he had him hurt with some of those uppercuts, you know what I mean? So with Floyd, skills and everything and power, I don't think they're going to happen because Floyd see him got it hurt. Floyd going to finish him.
Yeah, because, Floyd, he's very accurate with his punches.
Right, but they keep, they keep, what's getting me is how the media keep pushing, instead of pushing this fight, they keep pushing the Floyd and Canelo, And it's like, well, let's get to this fight first, and then we'll worry about Canelo, because, as far as I'm concerned, Floyd might not even fight Canelo next,
Who do you think could be a possible opponent for Canelo? Because they haven't named his opponent yet, but they have him on the card.
Why don't he fight Austin Trout?
I don't know. I don't think Golden Boy wants to expose him against one of the.
Exactly. Point you just said it. They don't want to expose him. You know what I mean?
Or they have another fighter.
With boxing today, they keep ducking and dodging.
Yeah, another fighter at 154. I think his name is Lara. I think that's his last name.
Cuban fighter.
Yeah. What you think about him as a potential opponent for Canelo?
I like Laura, his manager and I, good friend and partners with my people. But Canelo beat him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then they're gonna try to put him in there with either Cornelius Bundish or either Kirkland, guys he can beat and knock out. Even though they're champions, but I don't think they can stand there with
Alvarez.
Canelo.
Yeah. Okay, what you think about Mosley returning to the ring to face Paulie Malignaggi? You think he's trying to make a legitimate comeback, or he just needs the money?
You know what? Shane is one of my favorite fighters, but if he can't beat Paulie, it seemed like everybody done beat up on Paulie, huh? Well, he's known for not a puncher.
Yeah.
He's a pity pack. He's a pity pack fighter.
Yeah.
And then if you get him in a later round, you keep him in a later round, them legs start to getting weak and tired on him, and then he's gonna have to fight, and you're not a big puncher.
Yeah.
You see, whereas Mosley, I don't know if he's gonna come for the victory or he coming for the payday.
Payday, yeah.
And then the kind of money he got in that last fight when he fought was it Alvarez?
No, it was he fought Alvarez, but he fought someone else at Home Depot. I thought
he got the shit beat out of him. That was Alvarez.
Oh, that was Alvarez. Okay, I'm thinking of
and for the amount of money that he got for that fight, I was shocked, man.
I'm thinking of Winky Wright.
I was thinking he was getting like $4-5 million, and he was only getting 800. I think it was 800,000.
Yeah.
Or 600, whatever, And I was like, wow, I was shocked to hear that.
Yeah.
For that amount, but who knows? I don't know. If he beat Magnati, which I doubt it, like I said, Mosley might be in it just for the paydays.
Okay, what you thinking about Arum trying to set up a fifth fight with Pacquiao and Marquez? What do you think about the possibilities of that? Think people would buy that fight, that pay-per-view? Fight? I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't. I just wait till it come on TV the next following week.
Yeah.
Because man, come on, man. The man already done the damage.
Yeah.
If I was Marquez, I'll be in there knocking at Floyd Mayweather door. Give me a rematch.
Yeah.
30 million. You know what I mean?
He got to get a
rematch. I got all the belts. Let's go at it.
Trying to get try to get him one last payday for
because he on his way out.
Yeah.
Because if he would have lost this fight, just say if he would have went the distance, he lost this fight with Pacquiao, his career would have been over with.
Yeah, he would have, because he's pretty much set in Mexico. Got a nice house and got money down there.
But you know how that goes. That money runs short.
So,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What fighter in Mexico is still living large?
Chavez got a little bit of money, or he broke too?
Chavez broke, man.
Oh, okay. Well,
Chavez he almost went to jail for taxes evasion,
wow.
man.
That's sad, man.
But he's broke. So I mean, with that, if I was Marquez, like I say, I'd be having him knocking on Floyd's door, man, and try to set up a second fight with him.
Yeah. That would be smart. So I don't know. They trying to set up the fight for April. So if Marquez gets past Pacquiao again, that could set a potential fight in either September or November.
Pacquiao better go in there and try to fight somebody that he can beat up on.
Yeah.
As a tune-up out before he even think about getting in there and fighting Marquez again, because Marquez got his number.
Yeah, I think so. I think he has his number. He got his timing down. He has his strength.
And then if I was Pacquiao, people, I'd be like, I'm not going to put him in the ring as soon as April.
Yeah.
That's too soon.
But, Bob Arum called shots, though, so.
Yeah, of course. The way he got knocked out, that guy need more time off than when he fought in November.
Yeah, I believe it was November.
5 months. He gave him a 5 month layoff from the way he has, where he was knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, man.
Yeah.
No, you better give him at least 6. I say come back in June or July.
Yeah, that sounds. Yes,
opponent that's not a hard puncher. You know what I mean?
That can someone that's kind of made for him, that comes forward and he could basically set up his punches against.
Like Steve Ford.
Yeah. Hey, Reggie, what you think about these games, these conference championship games coming up? We got the 49ers, they've -4.5 at Atlanta. And we got the Ravens +9, excuse me, at New England. What you think about these two games?
Ooh-wee, man. The way Ravens looked this past weekend, man. Both teams, the Ravens and the Patriots. And I think the Patriots offense it's going to be the Patriot offense matches up against the Raven defense on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You may not agree, but the Patriots got the offense, man. They got the receivers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. And they got one of the greatest quarterbacks in that backfield who know how to pick a defense apart, secondary apart. I got to take the Patriots on that one. And then 49ers.
You from
the
Falcons.
Yeah, the what you call them, the bird wings?
Dirty birds.
Dirty bird, dirty whatever.
Yeah.
Man, I got to go with the West Coast, baby. I got to go with the 49ers.
Yeah, okay, cool. We got you down.
That boy, that quarterback.
Kaepernick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. Big size guy. He can run and he can throw.
Yeah,
he got some of the best receivers in the league, Crabtree, Davis, and Moss, right?
Yeah. He has some weapons out there.
Yeah.
All right.
And then let's don't forget about my man Gore now.
Yeah, Gore.
Gore can set it on fire, you see. So this, like I say, I'm looking at the 49ers, and with the Patriots and the Ravens, that's a toss-up.
Okay. But all right, thanks, Reg, for calling in, man. Appreciate your call. Thanks.
Hey, man. Hey, same here. Keep up the good work.
All right, thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
We got another caller on the line. Hello?
Yes, my name is John Smith. I wanted to give you guys some insight on the Laker and Clipper rivalry from somebody who works up there at the Staples Center.
Okay, wow, this is exclusive. Mr. John Smith calling in to give us some in-depth insight on the Lakers and the Clippers. Go ahead. What can you tell us what can you tell the listeners out there that we don't know, that we don't see on TV. You know, the stuff, the shit that go on behind the scenes. Really, you know.
Yes. I really can't tell y'all my full name and how long I've been working there because we're not allowed to talk to the media.
Okay.
But
so yeah, this is
all this shit.
Yeah,
this shit is too deep. So I gotta let y'all know the real. First thing and foremost.
Okay.
There ain't no such thing as no damn Clipper and Laker rivalry.
Okay.
When you come to the Staples Center, all you see is Laker banners.
Yeah.
You see a damn King banner. You'll see Minneapolis Lakers banners. You'll see a damn NFL Arena League football team that ain't there no more.
Yeah.
The damn Sparks got a banner. You don't see no Clipper shit up there. Now, first of all, I'm gonna say I'm a Laker fan, but I like the Clippers too.
Yeah.
So this ain't me hating on none of that stuff.
Yeah.
I like the Clippers. They're cool. They got a nice squad and everything. David Stern put together a hell of a squad.
Yeah, he did with his weak ass. But go ahead, keep going. I'm you know, I'm diehard Lakers, so you know.
I feel you. Check this out, man. First of all these new Clipper fans showing up to the arena, they ain't shit because they wasn't there in the beginning.
Yeah.
I remember when we used to give away Clipper tickets. 4 hot dogs, some popcorn, 4 sodas, and motherfuckers still wouldn't show up to the game. They used to bust in juveniles and convicts to make the arena look bigger. I ain't lying.
Juveniles and he said
juveniles and anybody they can find. Who do you know come to the Staples Center with chains on their damn hands?
Nah,
I ain't never seen no shit like that.
They had convicts coming in the Staples Center to watch Clippers games, busting them in.
They used to bust me in because wasn't nobody showing up.
Damn.
Nobody was showing up. Ever. Nobody was showing up. They got a dude named Clipper Darrell.
Yeah, I seen. I seen that. I seen that nigga before. Go ahead.
Man, you can't. All you do is hear him. They used to give. Rich dudes used to give him his courtside seats and be like, "Here you go, man. Why don't you enjoy the game?" Who you know give away courtside seats?
Yeah. So
after the games, they used to have Clipper Church. I bullshit you not.
What's Clipper Church? What's that? I need to write that down. Clipper Church. What the hell? Yeah, explain to the audience what Clipper Church is.
All right, check this out. After the games are over, the Clippers have. They used to have a pastor there.
Yeah.
I can't give away the name and all that, but they used to have a pastor there, and he used to walk around like, "Hey, brother, how you doing? Make sure I see you at the churches on Sunday."
Yeah.
He used to walk around the whole arena. So when the game is over, he used to have all the little the juveniles and the
convicts,
delinquents, and all them. They used to come down to the court side and he'd preach a sermon for about an hour.
In Staples? In the middle of Staples?
In the middle of Staples where all the cameras is off. All that shit.
Wow. They was having church up after the
Clipper Church, I shit you not. You couldn't give away tickets up there. Nobody would come.
So they was trying to bring
employee of the month. They'll give you free tickets away.
They was
employee of the month.
They was trying to.
We used to be like, we don't want this shit. Give us some free parking.
So they would try to bring the church in here to bring people in and watch the Laker game. I mean the Clipper game. Excuse me.
Everything you could think of, every gimmick you can imagine. So all this new Clipper shit is cool, but it is not real.
Yeah.
NBA made up type shit.
Yeah. Like they.
I know the real. I see these dudes.
They was busting the link up. They was busting people in from all over the city, huh?
All over. You could. I remember one game. It was the Clippers and the Raptors.
Yeah.
It was a morning game. That shit was so empty. You could hear the players on the bench talking from the 300 section.
That's all the way at the nosebleeds, ain't it? 300, right?
All the way at the top. I'm hearing niggas fall conversation. I'm like, damn. Ain't nobody. We used to leave our spots and go chill somewhere else. Wasn't nobody showing up.
Damn. Yeah, you could kind of like Robin Harris said back in the day. Shit, you know, you sit close, so close to the bench. They put me in the motherfucking game. You know,
I'm not bullshitting you not. And you know how like people like to say, "Oh, Kobe arrogant and Kobe this and Kobe that." Let me tell you something, man. That's the only dude I know who will sign anything and everything for anybody at any time.
Yeah.
That dude is the most genuine dude, and there's no bullshit.
Yeah.
If you ain't the best, then fuck it. Don't even step on the court. If you got to believe that you can play basketball at the highest level.
Yeah.
So I don't know where all this arrogant. You want to know who arrogant?
Who?
Blake Griffin ass is the most arrogant motherfucker I've ever seen.
Yeah,
and security done saved his life plenty of times up there. Dudes wanted to dig in his ass.
Saved his life from who?
See that shit.
Security saved his life from who? Some fans?
Check this out, man. You getting the skinny, man. So make sure I'm safe. You getting everything.
Yeah.
It was one time, I don't know if it was last year or a couple years ago, that event at Staples Center didn't start on time.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why, one of the employees came up in there with a butcher knife that looked like Rambo. It was a former employee.
Yeah.
He stepped up there and security was like, what you want, man? And the dude said, look, Jesus told me to kill Blake Griffin. The motherfucking security guard stepped aside. That nigga ran up in there.
Yeah.
All you see is Blake Griffin hurdling over the scorer's table, digging all the way in the back of the locker room before security and police came and shot him with the rubber bullet.
Oh, wow.
What they said in the media was that, hey, the event didn't start on time because we was having complications. The real reason was somebody was about to carve their ass a Blake Griffin skin suit.
They was about to slap
that motherfucker hightailed it. And after that shit, I asked the security guard, so did Blake at least say thank you for helping out? They was like, no, Blake was just, he had his nose turned up at him.
Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch?
As Kobe giving away his shoes at practice, after practice. And they asked him for the white shoes, like, Kobe, can we get your shoes? Can you sign your shoes? Can we get them, Kobe? Give them away, throw them away. They asked Dwight, hey, Dwight, can I get your shoes? That nigga threw his hands up and kept walking. So I'm trying to figure out what's up with all this. See, you don't see the real stuff. They only tell you shit that you just go ahead and go believe.
Yeah.
Kobe this, Kobe that. That dude is genuine.
Well, I'm glad I'm getting it from a first-hand experience. The Blake Griffin getting the chase with the butcher knife.
That nigga he run like a gazelle, though. I'll tell you that. He really looked like more like Carl Lewis instead of Blake Griffin. The way he was hightailing it out of there. But you don't hear that though.
Yeah, the media likes to cover up a lot of shit. You know, David Stern would love for the Clippers to go to the finals and lose, or they just want them to go to the finals just to build up the Clippers. But
basketball, he's ruined the game of basketball to where I'm not even enjoying it no more.
Yeah, David Stern's real.
Anything that y'all need,
yeah,
I'll give y'all the real because I'm always here. I have no reason to lie.
Yeah.
I have no reason to lie.
So we ain't had no incidents with my boy World Meta Peace or none of them. You ain't never seen no crazy shit go down with them.
Ron's just a funny dude.
Yeah.
That nigga's just funny. He crazy as hell. I'm pretty much sure somebody wanted to test him.
Yeah.
He'll give it to him, but he's just a funny dude. You see him, Kobe, and Darius Morris, they over there talking, always talking, laughing, joking. So when I hear that Kobe is just this bad guy, I just tend to laugh because I know the real truth. And when I hear like, oh, this other shit and all that, I know the real talk. I know secretly and firsthand after the Clipper game. After the Clipper game.
Like 2 weeks ago, the one Clipper game on that Friday, or was another one?
There was another game. It was a while ago. This was Shaq was on the Heat.
Okay. What happened?
So after the game, I'm working the post game. So I see Dwayne Wade. I was like, hey, what's up, Dwayne Wade, man? Hey, if you was playing, y'all would have, you would have won that game.
Yeah. And
that nigga looked at me. He just kept staring at me. He looked at his list. I'm like, what the hell is that? He was like, all right, man, I'll see you. I'm like, what the hell is this shit?
Oh, man. So you telling your boy Dwayne Wade might be swinging on the...
I don't know what that nigga... I don't know what it...
That nigga was giving you goo-goo eyes and shit, man. What's up with this... What's up? Yeah. What type? Maybe he was looking at a girl behind you or something, or with nobody by you.
That girl was invisible. I showed it to you.
Yeah, man, ain't that a bitch, man? These niggas is, I don't know. It's a different type of niggas these days, and these niggas is weird and into all types of shit. But
So when I see certain stuff when I go back and I watch this stuff on TV, I just start busting up laughing because I know the real truth.
Yeah.
Because I be all over that building. So I know the real truth, man. And I'll be more than happy anytime.
Yeah, all our listeners, we got a first hand. We got the Blake Griffin story. We got the Clippers busting in juvenile delinquents, motherfucking prisoners, just to try to fill up the stadium. Clipper Church. They was doing any and everything to try to, bring Clipper fans up in there. But, all the Clipper fans is coming out. We got all the bandwagon motherfuckers. So when Donald Sterling, when the Clippers don't win and Donald Sterling, that's the owner's name, right? Blow up the team.
He the cheapest motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I know he's a cheap motherfucker because the Clippers ain't been shit forever, and they just happened to luck out with Blake Griffin and David Stern handed him Chris Paul on a silver platter. Basically gave him Chris Paul for nothing. So he was just trying to fuck the Lakers, man. But
And what we do, and all the people who work up there, when we see all these new Clipper fans, we say they ain't real Clipper fans. They just Laker fans.
No, them motherfuckers ain't Clipper fans. If they was real Clipper fans, they would have been down at that sports arena over there by SC. If they was real Clipper game, because I went to a Clipper game back in the day, and and we talk about empty. That motherfucker was empty.
Man, them motherfuckers used to do 5,000. The Lakers do 18, no matter what, good or bad. 18,000 compared to 5,000. Now you tell me who's the real motherfucking fans or who people really come to see.
You right.
People be addressing me with that Clipper love and that Clipper nation. Look, you can't have no fucking nation if you ain't got nothing on the damn wall to say that you here.
Them niggas ain't even Pacific Division champs, huh?
Them niggas ain't gonna hang nothing. They can't hang. Why you wouldn't hang your Employee of the Month award letter next to some trophies and shit? You wouldn't
hang no Employee of the Month shit next to a motherfucker with a PhD or a doctorate or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
That shit look ridiculous. Take that bullshit down.
Yeah, you right. But man, appreciate your call and your insight on the Lakers and the Clippers and the real deal, exclusive shit. So appreciate your call, Mr. Smith. And call back in and check with us, man. We'll give us some more insight. All right.
Man, good looking out. I love the show, y'all. Keep doing y'all thing.
All right, man. Appreciate your call. Thanks. We're gonna go to a commercial break right now. Call in and give us your picks for this weekend. Talk some boxing. Talk whatever you want to talk about. Talk some NBA too. We'll be back in a second. Hit us up at 702-483-4444.
Hey, do you love sports? I really love sports. Sports, movies, TV. Watch 2,000 TV channels on a laptop or PC. Go to mynewpctv.com. Yes, 2,000 plus TV channels on your PC or laptop for less than 10% of cable and dish network. Watch sports from around the world on PC or laptop for $29. One flat rate, no monthly cost. Do you remember when movies cost $6 a person?
Yeah, just gotta have some topics to talk about.
For $2. Then came Netflix. They gave you unlimited movies for $5 a month. Now, mynewpctv.com does the same thing to cable. Why pay $30 a month for cable or dish? Download our software at mynewpctv.com. Watch 2,000 plus TV channels, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year for $29 one-time flat rate. Go to mynewpctv.com. That's mynewpctv.com. mynewpctv.com. Go now, watch tonight. mynewpctv.com.
Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. It's the wildest, most radical sports talk you've ever heard. It's Uncut Sports. Uncut Sports Talk, Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Join us live every Tuesday night to talk Monday night games, college games, pro football games, every Tuesday night at 7 p.m.
I'm trying to see who called in. I'm going to have an ass call
Listen
back.
to those other dumb shows on other stations. Tune in right here on Vegas All Net Radio, Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. for the greatest Uncut Sports Talk you've ever heard. 7 p.m. Tuesday nights, bitch.
Okay, yeah.
Hey guys, are you an ass man? Or do you like long, lean legs? Or maybe you're a breast man, but whatever it is you're looking for, you're going to find it at sexygirlsnext.com. We've got some of the hottest girls and ladies on the net. At sexygirlsnext.com, we guarantee you're going to find what you're looking for.
Uncut Sports, live every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. If you'd like to join us here on the show, call 702-483-4444. Join us on the air with your opinion, your ideas, your picks. 702-483-4444 for Uncut Sports.
What's up, man? We back here. We had some good insight on the Lakers-Clippers so-called rivalry. They said ain't no rivalry. Clippers ain't got shit on the wall, no banners, no nothing. They was busting in people, juvenile delinquents and prisoners to try to fill up the stadium. So we get into some NBA, but the Clippers, you got to give them respect. They doing their thing. They seem to be gelling. They have a good good core, group guys, enough young guys, enough veterans to, obviously make a push at an NBA title. They should probably get I won't say they'll get the 1 seed, but they should get the 2 seed. So I'm just hoping my Lakers can put something together and, try to push for that 7th or 8th seed, hopefully, So they got to get on the run. They ain't dead yet. I want our listeners to call in, and our real Laker fans to call in and holler at me about my Lakers, man. Tell me what you guys think about the direction of the team. If you guys think we're going to make any trades in the before the trade deadline, just call in and give me your thoughts. And if you ain't a Laker fan, just call in and holler at me and see what's going on. But this weekend we got the 49ers and the Falcons. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. I like even though I'm not an Atlanta Falcon guy, not at all. I really don't like the coach. I can't stand Matt Ryan, but I believe they still got a shot because they're at home. But I don't think they can stop Colin Kaepernick. He had his little hookup, is against the Seattle. I believe it was second to last game of the season. But he showed his ass at New England the week before that, so he's ready to play. And obviously they're playing in the dome, so I don't think obviously the weather's not a factor. And I think he'll be able to rise to the occasion because I don't think Atlanta's defense can stop him because they couldn't stop Russell Wilson. So if I believe the 49ers are able to hop on Atlanta early, they're just going to stay in the driver's seat the whole way. Atlanta might make a late push because they do have talented receivers, that can catch the ball deep. But I just feel, 49ers pass rush, their linebackers are superior. They'll be able to cover Tony Gonzalez. They'll be able to cover anything short, and they just swarm to the ball and they hit you hard. And I believe they'll be able to get a little bit of pressure on Matt Ryan. So it should be a good game. I don't see a blowout, but I think they should cover that 4.5. It may go up to 5. I know it opened up at 3, so a lot of people have been betting, the 49ers. So we'll see. In the other game, we have the Ravens and the Patriots, which should be entertaining. And I hope I'm not either a Ravens or a Patriots fan, but I'm just hoping to see a good game. I'm hoping the Ravens can pull it out. Ray Lewis's last hurrah before he, goes into retirement. So it should be interesting. I know the Patriots are looking to put a whooping on them because of a loss to avenge the loss they had earlier in the season. And plus, the Broncos and Patriots have been rivals for the past couple of years. All the way going back to last season where Lee Evans drops the ball in the end zone or obviously gets the ball punched out. He makes that catch, and the Ravens are in the Super Bowl against the Giants. But, it's not solely on him, but he makes that catch there in the Super Bowl. The kicker comes in and he misses the little chip shot. It wasn't a chip shot, but he misses the field goal, which would have potentially tied the game. So it's a lot of storylines in this, so it should be interesting. We're going to go to another commercial break, and we're going to come back with a caller.
Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. It's the wildest, most radical sports talk you've ever heard. It's Uncut Sports. Uncut Sports Talk, Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Join us live every Tuesday night to talk Monday night games, college games, pro football games. Every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. You now have a choice. Listen to those other dumb shows on other stations or tune in right here on Vegas All-Net Radio. Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. for the greatest Uncut Sports Talk you've ever heard. 7 p.m. Tuesday nights, bitch.
Hey guys, are you an ass man or do you like long, lean legs? Or maybe you're a breast man, but whatever it is you're looking for, you're going to find it at sexygirlsnext.com. We've got some of the hottest photos of ladies on the net. At sexygirlsnext.com, we guarantee you're going to find what you're looking for.
Yeah, he's crazy. Anyone calling?
Not so far.
Hey, do you love sports? I mean, really love sports. Sports, movies, TV. Watch 2,000 TV channels on a laptop or PC. Go to mynewpctv.com. Yes, 2,000 plus TV channels on your PC or laptop for less than 10% of cable and dish network. Watch sports from around the world on PC or laptop for $29. One flat rate, no monthly cost. Do you remember when movies cost $6 a person? Then came Blockbuster. They let you rent movies for $2. Then came Netflix. They gave you unlimited movies for $5 a month.
A minute?
Now, mynewpctv.com does the same thing to cable. Why pay $30 a month for cable or dish? Download our software at mynewpctv.com. Watch 2,000 plus TV channels 24 hours a day, 365 days a year for $29 one-time flat rate. Go to mynewpctv.com. That's mynewpctv.com. mynewpctv.com. Go now, watch tonight. mynewpctv.com.
You're listening to Uncut Sports, the wildest sports show on radio in the world. Brought to you by kingofebooks.com.
What's up? What's up? We back here. We're gonna get into apparently Lance Armstrong had a interview, did an interview with Oprah Winfrey where he admitted to using performance enhancing drugs, which, you know, everyone kind of speculated, but he vehemently denied it and said, I'm not using this or that. And I don't know, it's sad that, you know, he lied and went through all this shit to, you know, defend himself, which he should, but you know the truth was gonna come out in the end. So it's just like, fuck, you know, everyone was cheating, so shit, you just along with everybody else. I guess he was the best of the cheaters, which is sad, but you know, I don't know. But you know, it's good that he won and brought attention to himself and, you know, his situation with cancer and started the Live Strong Foundation and made a bunch of money with that. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe they need to change little yellow wristbands to live wrong shit. Because that motherfucker was living wrong. Taking steroids and everything and he defending it. You know, he's going to defend himself, but I don't know. Go ahead. You there?
Yeah, still here.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, this is FJ. I was just calling about that Lance Armstrong thing.
Yeah, what you think about that?
It's overrated. I think it's really overrated. You know, they're going after him, and maybe because of the money he made from charity, but I think it's a lot of people who've been doing them drugs, and I think it's just kind of overrated of what they're talking about.
Yeah, I think it's.
You know, they're making a big thing out of this, like he's coming clean, but he's not the first to do it.
Yeah, he's not the first to do it, but I think they're making a big deal. If he came in second or third place, and he wasn't, you know, didn't win, however many 6 or 7 in a row, he wouldn't be as a big. So I think but yet he, I don't know. He should have just, I don't know. I know it's hard to admit, but he should have just admitted it instead of going through. He even sued
lying about it.
He sued somebody over that. He had a lawsuit against someone. So yeah, I think just like similar to the Mark McGwire or the Barry Bonds thing. If they didn't hit all those home runs, no one would have really cared. Once they started hitting home runs and the attention was drawn to it. I think that's what made, you know, oh, how he hitting all these home runs, or, you know, how is he how is he winning?
And all sports, you know, now they try to clean it up and, you know, making a big deal out of the race, but they've probably been doing that for years. You know, now they're finally catching it, and they check all sports. You know, not only cycling, but soccer. You know, and they're doing something about it in football, hopefully.
Yeah.
But you never know. But you know, in basketball and all sports, you know, baseball has just been out in the open, so so now they're doing something about that. But you know, they need to check this in all sports, because it's really unfair to the people that really you know that did it right.
Hey. Okay.
That's all I had to say for right now. So,
okay.
I just want to let you know.
All right.
Talk to you later.
All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for.
Okay.
All right. We had a caller in. You call right back. Sorry, we were on the line, but call in and give us your thoughts about the Lakers, boxing, football, Lance Armstrong. You know, whatever you like in sports. You know, we got college basketball, which should be getting, you know, real deep now since college football is gone. Football eventually is obviously going to be done after the Super Bowl, so college basketball is going to be a big thing with the March Madness. So, you know, call in and talk about your college basketball team. We got a caller right here calling in.
Stand by.
Caller, you there?
Oh, great.
I guess we can call back in, caller. We still here. But yeah, so I don't know, the Lance Armstrong thing. I don't know, it can go either way. I think if he wasn't winning as much, if he kind of, you know, won one here and then, you know, missed one or lost this one and then won one, a couple of years from now, he might not have been so much heat on him, you know, as far as the drug testing and you know, he's still on steroids. But shit, when you win 7 or 6 in a row, people gonna, you know, they're gonna draw people's attention. So we got a caller right here. Hello. Yeah, what's going on, man?
Oh shit, man.
What
at the house.
What you think about the Lakers, man? What, they gonna make the playoffs or what, man?
I want to say they are, but I think from now until the All-Star break, I kind of like determine that, just because, you know, with the injuries and everything, no one's been healthy at the same time all season.
Yeah, no one's.
Like if they're healthy at the same time, hopefully that'll make a difference, but that remains to be seen.
I think they could. I think they can make a push for the 8th seed. But what's interesting, if they make a push for if they eventually get that 8th seed, you know, that means they're clicking, and you know, they're obviously hot coming into the playoffs, which is a good thing, and they'll be able to, you know, hopefully, you know, beat a 1 seed or beat a 2 seed, you know. So I can see it possibly happen, because with Laker fans and with me myself, people were frustrated because, you know, with the talent that the Lakers have on the team, that they're not doing better. And
I think I'm frustrated because I feel like D'Antoni is still fishing for a rotation.
Yeah.
He hasn't figured out like a solid 8, maybe 9-man rotation that's going to work.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's still trying combinations, and he hasn't put anything together that's, you know what I'm saying, seems like it's going to be cohesive enough to like sustain a run.
Yeah.
And if he can't figure it out, he's going to be gone quicker than Mike Brown. So.
Yeah, he will run his ass out of town like they did Mike Brown.
Yeah, he will be gone so quick. And I think, you know, speaking from a Laker fan perspective, that was what was great about what Phil Jackson did in the triangle, is that sometimes if you're weak in a certain position, the triangle would hide that.
Yeah.
And you would be able to, you know, Derek Fisher, as great as he was never really a dominant point guard. But they were able to get away with it playing faster, quicker point guards because of the system.
Yeah, he thrived in that system, far as you know,
he thrived in that
because
system.
he wasn't
really needed a leader at that position per se, like a Nash or like a Chris Paul.
Yeah,
they were able to, you know.
You didn't have to. If you knew the system, you didn't have to be really great. You know, Kobe was great, Shaq was great. They had players that they knew the system. If you didn't have to be a great passer, you didn't have to be a great dribbler or a great shooter. But then the system enabled you to get easy shots. You know, so that's what.
As long as you had a high basketball IQ, you would be able to thrive in the triangle.
Yeah.
And I think like the players that came through over the years, Robert Ory, you know, Rick Fox, all those guys were real
Brian Shaw.
Yeah, Brian Shaw.
And you know, you compare that, the Lakers, they have their handful of, you know, veterans with Kobe and Nash and World Medal Peace. You could throw Jameson in there. But the Lakers, you know, back then when they were whooping everyone's ass, they had a lot of veterans that were, you know, battle tested, that had been in battles. You know, Nash been in battles. You could say Meta, Kobe, but not really Jameson. Jameson's been on maybe one or two good teams, and the rest of the guys are
like on a losing team pretty much. Just with high numbers his whole career on losing teams, whether it was with the Wizards or, you know, whatever numbers he's putting up with the Cavs. So, you know, and I think someone like Jameson would have benefited from being around a figure like Bill Jackson too.
Yeah.
Because he's never had a coach that he probably respected.
Yeah,
you know, in the sense where he could really thrive and you know, someone holding him accountable.
I hope that, you know, I'm not a big D'Antoni fan by no stretch. I hope they can, you know, somehow begin to gel and get this shit going, because, you know, us as Lakers fans, we frustrated because, you know, put it like this. They say, you know, D'Antoni's an offensive genius, yada yada yada. At the end of the day, you got to be a basketball coach. Basketball coaches coach basketball. I don't give a fuck about the system, about he don't got his players for a system. If you was a good high school coach, and you got kids in your high school, and you get the kids that are good, and you know you're not worried about, I don't got the kids from my system. You just play what the fuck you got. So you got good players. So just, you know, coach basketball. You know, he's an offensive coach, yada yada yada. Basketball coaches coach basketball, defense, offense, all of that shit. So I hate people.
You know, case in point, you know, you think back to the early mid '90s when Phil Jackson was coaching the Bulls.
Yeah.
You know, they were running a triangle, but it was based around Jordan and Pippen. When he came to LA, he had never had a dominant big man like Shaq, but he made the triangle work with Shaq in it.
Exactly.
Like he tweaked it or whatever, because you know, common sense will tell you things gotta go through Shaq when he's in his prime. So sometimes the triangle bullshit will go out the window and it was just give the ball to Shaq in the post.
Here's another example.
Everybody react.
Here's another example. Remember when Pat Riley was coach of the Lakers? What were the Lakers? Showtime, run and gun, Showtime, right? But when Pat Riley became the coach of the Knicks, they didn't have the roster to, you know, run and all that shit. They had Oakley, they had Patrick Ewing, John Starks, guys like that, where they had to, you know, play in a half-court offense and pound them up ball inside and grind and dig for baskets. So, but we're talking about the same coach. So, I don't give a fuck what you know. I mean, if you're a basketball coach, you know basketball. You know defense, offense. You could draw up a play in the middle of the street. You know, so. But thanks for your call, D. Appreciate you calling in, man.
Anytime. I'll check up with you guys next week and
all right.
See where we at.
All right. Yeah, Lakers is up 9-16 right now. So yeah, tune in that game. All right. Thanks for calling, man. Appreciate it. All right. We want to thank all our listeners out there, especially John Smith calling in and giving us that in-depth insight on the Lakers-Clippers, so-called Lakers-Clippers rivalry. We want to give a shout-out to all our listeners and the people that called in that support our show. And we'll see you guys next week. That went all right for me by myself.
Huh? You didn't go too bad for being by yourself. Yeah.
You be by yourself when you play music.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's the thing. It's not as bad.
I got the silver lights on my face.
That's good.